guys, what's up? I'm going to review the latest Full Day of Eating by Hafthor Bjornsson.
What's
And can do thanks for the membership, dude.
up, everyone? How are you guys doing? Welcome to a full day of eating. I'm excited for this one. This has been on the agenda now for a while to film a full day of eating. I haven't done one, I think, since 20.
He does look strong, mostly because he's tall. That's why you naturally look strong. But he also looks incredibly old. Guess how old he is? He's 35. If you would have guessed 50, then I wouldn't blame you because
He does not look 50. He looks like about in his 40s.
when I look at him, yeah, I would say that he looks like a 50-year-old. Yeah, at least.
20, like strongman diet. So it's gonna be cool to see what the people think, and also just to show the small changes there and there. Then let's go inside. I'll introduce you to a new member of the
kitchen,
of the kitchen. The chef. Here we have.
What? Hi.
For those who don't know, this is my dad, Björn. I hired my dad as my
They almost look the same age.
They do not almost look the same age.
chef because there's nothing more boring than eating a food you don't like.
It's crazy how bad he looks like. He looks incredibly sick and old. That's what drugs do to you, but even if he wouldn't have used so
Well, this is just really harsh downlighting. He's gonna look older and like really harsh downlighting.
many drugs, of course working out and eating so much will also age you. He just looks insane. Wow, man, you really destroyed your life.
IcelandicBear.com or no, maybe that's not good. No. Don't go. Don't go.
I like their accent.
What are you making now?
We're now making my beautiful morning drink. Actually, I drink this with every single meal, and here I'll have 245, 48, grams of orange juice, and then 200 grams of skyr.
What kind of skyr is this?
Skyr.
Oh,
The best skyr.
Okay.
So this is protein.
The fuck is that? Is that like Greek yogurt?
I'm sorry for the logo. All right. Oh, 91.
It's probably some kind of Icelandic yogurt, I assume. I've never heard of it. And the orange juice wouldn't be too bad if it was raw orange juice. I don't know, it's from a glass bottle. Maybe we can assume that it is.
208. Good. So it's okay.
No wasting food.
No food here. What's the protein? And we'll add some blueberries. Like to get some berries. So we'll do this one out. We'll put 100 grams of wild blueberries.
If it's actually wild blueberries without pesticides, then it's pretty nice. Maybe you can get them in Iceland. I wouldn't be surprised. It's actually funny what a loser slave he is. The Icelandic people always used to drink blood, eat a lot of animal organs, and if they would make a shake, if that was even possible, then it would be a shake of organs, blood, and whatnot, whereas now
No, they never did that because that's gross.
he gets dairy, all right, it could be worse, but it's still slave food at the end of the day. Dairy is of course not available in nature as such, and just some wild blueberries and orange juice. It's maybe good for hydration. The drink is red and you're really just an embarrassment for your Icelandic ancestors.
What? Fuck? It's tarded.
The problem is that when you eat like this, you destroy your genes. His children will be smaller than him, and their children will be even smaller, and so on, because they
In all likelihood, his children will be smaller than him because he's so fucking insanely gigantic. Like, everybody on the planet is smaller than him, dude.
don't live like their Icelandic ancestors. The reason he's so tall and probably has big bones from what it looks like, good genes, is because his ancestors ate animal organs, the fish, raw, the way it should be
No, he's tall because of genetics, not because of what his fucking parents ate.
naturally, and now he eats orange juice with wild blueberries.
Visst du
hvað? Ég ætla alveg að laga listina. Já, sjá. Ta-da!
Also, oh my god, what is he giving him? Wait.
Oh.
Grandpa fixed it.
Okay, for a second I thought that it's some kind of garbage cake or some kind of food, but no, it's just a toy. They probably do give the child garbage. I already said this in the Eddie Hall video, but it's the same problem here again. These kind of men don't care about their children whatsoever, because if they did, then they wouldn't do what they are doing. They are body destroyers. They reduce their lifespan by decades. He consciously knows that he
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he knows what he's doing isn't the healthiest. He is just doing it because he enjoys it.
he will not be around when his child grows up. His son is definitely, if he continues now, gonna grow up without a father. And he just doesn't care. For him,
This is coming from the guy who abused his ex-girlfriend and child. She broke up with him, and then he tried to murder his ex-girlfriend and child. So he has a child that's growing up without a father because he ruined the relationship and tried to murder them both.
his stupid career, and getting attention from people, proving to people how much man-made metal you can lift for no reason like a slave is more important than being around for his child. That's going to traumatize his child, and his child is, you could say, 50% him and 50% the wife.
Despite Richard's evident lack of acumen in his pursuits, one must concede that his visual allure provides a delightful distraction, a pleasing facade that belies the vacuity beneath.
Alright, well, I'll consider that a compliment. Thanks for the donation, Norm.
We can assume that. It's not exactly like that, of course, but my point is that he's going to destroy half of himself, the future self. It's just crazy. He's not going to be around for himself, essentially.
Grandpas can fix everything.
It was broken. It was broken, the grandpa fixed it.
You can see that the grandpa looks way better than him, just because he probably had a better upbringing.
What is quarantine? How do you say quarantine in English?
Ew. Ugh, gross.
Oh,
Dude, kids' coughs are so fucking gross.
You know, I get some obviously from a skier, from eggs and some milk as well. I used to drink milk with every single meal, but I think a lot of dairy, like a too much dairy, caused me some inflammation. But I have skier with every meal, and that seems to be.
you should get raw milk instead of the pasteurized garbage that you consume. Surely you can get raw milk in Iceland. There must be tons of
Yes, drink raw milk so that you can get bovine tuberculosis and die.
cows and other animals.
Fine. I love skier, obviously, but too much milk seems to not agree to me.
Wow.
What's going on?
Wow, he showed me all this.
Everything.
Yeah,
all
show
this
me everything.
foods.
I get to start it, yeah.
With the breakfast, I'll
The kid is already getting brainwashed. Oh my god.
have cooked rice, 550 grams.
Yeah, eat rice like a freaking slave. What is wrong with you? Such an embarrassment for Icelandic people. Rice.
Yes, a world-class athlete. What an embarrassment.
Where can you find rice in Iceland? How stupid are you? Rice only has arsenic, sugar, and fiber. It's basically the worst food on earth. What the hell are you doing?
Oh my god, dude.
550. Oh,
And so incredibly much rice. What's wrong with you, man?
That is a lot of
The
rice.
eggs were good. The whole bowl should be full of eggs and ideally animal organs and blood.
Yeah, so that he has diarrhea and then, you know, doesn't make any gains.
550 for 3, okay? Sorry, yes. I put chicken stock with all my meals because it just makes it so much easier to eat.
Ew, what the fuck?
Like, look at this rice.
Why wouldn't he cook it with the rice? Who the fuck just adds chicken stock? That's fucked.
Yes, exactly, because rice itself tastes horrible or just bland. Of course, you need to add something to it. Everybody who eats rice adds something to it because they don't like the rice itself.
Dry, but just puring some chicken stock in it makes it so much easier to eat. So, I promise you guys, try it out. I got the tricks from Stan, the man himself. 520, I'm supposed to do 500, but
He looks like he has a huge gut that's shining through the t-shirt. No wonder, with all of the rice, all of the insulin, the pancreas, of course, insulin belly.
Like, he's not lean. He's bulking so that he can be as strong as possible.
it's better than 500. So. Alright guys, breakfast, 3 eggs, 550 grams rice, 100 grams strawberries, 500 grams milk.
He still drinks milk. For sure, it's not raw milk. I can bet on it. The strawberries are full of pesticides, 100%. The rice I already talked about, the worst slave food on earth, besides bread. And the eggs, only the eggs are good.
245 grams of orange juice.
What orange juice? What wild blueberries? Stop it, you loser, man. Your Icelandic ancestors are turning in their graves. Get some freaking blood. That's what
By the way, this is like the best strength athlete in the world right now, and he's calling him a loser.
should be in that jar or whatever. Drink that. Be a man. How are you a man? You're a drugged up junkie with a huge insulin gut. Your tattoos won't fool anybody. You're a loser.
My god, Sverge is such a fucking loser, dude. Russian advert made to mock Russians that leave for the United States.
Сделать?
В Америку летите?
Да. Переезжаем.
Америка самая свободная страна. Страна возможностей.
А вы с мужем летите?
Да, мы вместе. Он сейчас подойдет. А вот и мой муж. Знакомьтесь.
Эмили.
Простите, мистер. Пассажиры позади вас вегетарианцы. Им неприятно, что при них употребляют мясо.
Мы же их не заставляем это.
Простите, но в США принято придерживаться принципа демократии. Позвольте, я это заберу.
Парень, кто очередь в туалет?
What do you want?
В очередь, говорю, вставь в туалет.
I want to go to the toilet.
Простите, мистер, что случилось?
Да вот парень без очереди лезет тут.
И что? Вы не хотите его пропустить?
Я?
Конечно, конечно. Его надо пропустить. Мы подождем. Его народ долгие годы терпел притеснение.
Yeah, I've seen Russian propaganda like this where they try to convince Russians that black people have more rights than white people.
Белых. Мы перед теми афроамериканцами в долгу. Простите нас, сэр.
That is cringe as fuck, bro. An Estonian journalist interviewed Russians who voted for Putin in Tallinn and didn't seem to like what we heard.
Я проголосовала за Путина.
За Путина?
Да.
А почему за Путина?
А почему вас так это удивляет?
Он сидит у власти 25 лет, больше, чем Брежнев, не надоел?
Нет. Человека вообще-то судят по его делам. Вы вообще были в России 25 лет назад и вот в настоящее время?
Если Путин решит, что Эстония нуждается в защите, это будет правильно? Вы поддержите?
Если в Эстонии нас будут бомбить, наши власти, убивать.
What? In Estonia, our authorities will bomb us, kill us. What the fuck are they? These are like Trump fucking supporters.
Наши власти убивать.
25 лет сидит у власти этот человек, вас это не смущает?
Нет, в Беларуси тоже сидят и живут прекрасно. Меня не смущает. Говорю, что мы проголосуем за демократию.
I say we vote for democracy. Well, that failed.
Вы не можете понять, где демократия, а где внешнее управление государством.
В Эстонии внешнее управление?
Да. Здесь нет демократии.
Скажите, пожалуйста, Владимир Путин начал войну в Украине, вы знаете, в 22 году.
Ну да, а 14 года вы кто начал войну?
Вас не смущает, что Владимир Путин 25 лет у власти?
Нет, не смущает. Если человек справляется с работой, пусть он работает хоть 100 лет. Возьмите даже любую работу.
Скажите, как прошло голосование?
Отлично.
Если не секрет, за кого голосовали?
За Путина.
Почему?
Потому что он лучший. После Жириновского Жириновский умер. Он лучший. Путин ее не начинал. Это Зеленский
Zelensky started the war. How?
начинал. Он с 14 года
He bombed Donetsk. Oh my god, this is insane.
бомбил Донецк и Луганск. Что это не война? Убивать собственный народ.
Он, во-первых, на Украину не нападал.
He didn't attack Ukraine. Ukraine invaded the Donbass. Holy shit!
Напала на Донбасс.
Откуда у вас такая информация?
Oh my god, fucking Russian boomers.
Откуда? Откуда? Читаю все, смотрю по интернету разные программы. Все, поэтому я не так, что просто...
I'm not a stupid person. Yeah, when you have to explain that, I think it says a lot.
Кто-то сказал. Я не глупый человек.
Holy shit, these people are fucking psychotic.
With some 200 grams of skyr and some 100 grams of blueberries.
There you go.
Blueberries.
I am a little baby. I will eat my blueberry. Blah, blah, blah.
40 grams of everything here. And enjoy this. Boom.
You know, it's pretty obvious when Sverige is jealous of somebody.
Wow.
Spider-Man's here.
Yeah.
Hi, Spider-Man.
You better eat your
Spider-Man,
breakfast.
I'm gonna eat your breakfast. We're gonna pick it strong. No! Don't do that to me. Don't do that.
At least the Spider-Man figure has a sort of normal physique.
I often have some sourdough bread with jam and a bit of peanut butter if I feel
What bread, what jam, what peanut butter.
like I can eat more. I'm not gonna do it now because I just feel I'm full but not uncomfortably full. I don't really think
You should never be uncomfortably full. That means that you ate a lot of fiber, which is indigestible. Your gut is probably bloated. It's literally when your body can't process the food that you eat. Whereas if you eat a lot of meat, then your body, no matter how much you eat, can always process it. That's when you can know that you're eating the wrong diet, and you are completely.
I need to. I'm not really trying to gain weight at the moment, even though it wouldn't hurt if I would. I'm weighing in around...
You're severely obese. You have body dysmorphia. Why would you gain weight?
Because he's a strong man's Farage. That's why.
What's your BMI? Probably like 40 plus for sure.
190, 12 kg at the moment.
That's super very severe obesity. Oh my god.
I know that...
No, not for his height. He's like 6'7" or 6'8".
I'll probably be slightly heavier at the competition day because soon...
Can you even talk properly, man? Why such long pauses? What's going on with your head?
English isn't even his first language.
I'll be training less, and that means I'll be moving less.
Talk like a normal human being.
Basically, burning less calories. So I'll be gaining more weight. Now next up, I'm gonna do my cold plunge. I do cold plunge every single morning. And actually, first up next is a 10 minutes walk. Alright guys, so...
Cold plunges are fucking stupid.
Like I said, I'm doing my 10 minutes walk, basically bike. I sometimes walk outside, I sometimes bike inside. This really depends what's more convenient. Now it's a lot more convenient to do it here in my greenhouse because it's firstly cold outside and it's snowy and icy.
Wait. It's too cold to go outside for a walk, but afterwards you want to do a cold plunge. Are you even in any way listening to yourself? You're so severely brainwashed, it's unbelievable.
So I don't want to risk myself falling. So yeah, I'll do 10 minutes here. And like I said, basically the reason why I'm doing this is just to help with my digestion. Also by moving my body consistently throughout the day for 10 minutes.
Stop eating such garbage slave food and you won't need any help with your digestion. Not that it would help anyway.
Meals helps me a lot with my blood pressure. Woo! Okay, every single morning, guys, I do 3 minutes of cold plunge. I've been doing this for quite some time right now. And
for how long? Maybe a few years, right? Because that's when Wim Hof came out with it. The mainstream media started reporting about it. And that's when all of the slaves who have no thoughts of their own started doing it blindly. Because you're such losers that you can't even think for yourself. Nobody on YouTube or anywhere says that they have been doing cold plunges for 10 plus years even, let alone 20 years. No, because you heard about it only some years ago. Humans never used to do it. Never. It completely goes against our nature.
I was dealing with a lot of inflammation when I started this strongman journey again. And this really helps me.
No, it doesn't help you whatsoever. And this has been proven in studies. I have made tons of videos about this. What cold...
Svaria talks about the Icelandic ancestors like their diets was something to be happy about. The traditional diet there is disgusting shit like fermented shuck lol.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't have been eating that if they had a choice. Fermented shark. Ugh. That sounds horrible. Thanks for the donation, PP.
Plunges, or the cold in general, does is it numbs down your body. It stops the inflammation, which is bad anyway, because the inflammation is what heals your body. It repairs your body literally. And after...
Yeah, so there's an inflammatory response to exercise that is beneficial. You want that inflammatory response because it's part of the hypertrophic process. Now, there's such thing as too much inflammation. If you have too much inflammation, then you do want to do something that will help bring down the inflammation. But he is right. For a normal person to be doing things like taking cold plunges, taking anti-inflammatory medications, you don't want to do that. I don't know what particular problems he was having. Those cold plunges might be good for him. But yeah, in general, you don't want to do like the cold exposure and shit.
Afterwards, the inflammation gets even worse because your body now has to produce a lot of white blood cells. It has to fight.
That's not true.
Fight the infection caused by cold plunges. And
cold plunges do not cause infections.
Again, this has been proven in studies. The cold literally activates your immune system.
It does not.
Because your body feels attacked because it is being attacked by the cold.
Just to maintain that to minimal, because it was to the point where I was just struggling in daily life. But by doing the cold plunge, not only do I feel better, like in my head, but also physically a lot. So y'all.
Did he just say that he feels a betterment in his head? Yes, we can really hear that you really sound like you're...
Like, Sverige doesn't realize he has an accent, and English isn't his first language. Vitamin A.
Doing good.
I'll finish 3 minutes here. I'll take my son to school. Let's go.
Yes, Sverige, tell us about the vitamin A.
Don't take your son to school, man. Homeschooling is the only way to live today. And if you can't in Iceland, then move to a different country, seriously.
Let's get some rain. Hey,
What a moron, dude.
Yes.
What do you like?
Something I haven't tasted before.
I actually don't think you have tried this one.
I don't think I have either.
Tropical Storm.
Wow.
I actually might go for the same. I'm a big sucker for large streams ago, as many of my followers know, but let's go for this one.
It's good to have a tropical storm. We're not used to tropical storms, it's just cold ones. So it's a good change.
A cold tropical storm.
Oh, okay. Icelandic.
This one is fine. Yeah. So, next meal, guys. I have rice, 450 grams. I have steak, 110 grams.
Okay, he eats some steak, that's great to hear. It's probably overcooked, meaning that the protein is partly destroyed. But again, rice. Why?
Vegetables, 100 grams.
He'd be much, much better off by eating tofu. Like, especially since he's saying he has issues with, like, whole body inflammation. He should be eating more foods like tofu that have isoflavones that have, you know, anti-inflammatory properties.
Here I have half hour.
Why vegetables? Those vegetables don't even exist in nature. Why would you eat them? Why would you eat something that human beings never used to eat up until really just 2 decades ago?
I don't know, maybe it's good for you or something.
Avocado as well. I have avocado. And the
What avocado, man? You're from Iceland.
same drink I had before. The skyr and orange juice, always with each and every meal. The OG is 245 grams.
At least he gets somewhat hydrated, better than most of the bodybuilders, because he drinks these shakes. That's about it.
And then 200 grams of skyr.
Right.
I love this lunch. Simple, effective.
You do this everything?
With some rain, have some drinks ready, flush it down with. Here I have to do some additional electrolytes because I'm a fucking massive guy. I fucking sweat a lot. I need a lot of fucking electrolytes.
You don't sweat a lot because you're a massive guy. You sweat a lot because you use a lot of drugs, and
If you are larger, you sweat more.
because you're very stressed throughout the day. Your height most definitely won't make you sweat more. I hope that it's needless to say. Your weight technically could if you would, again, be stressed a lot.
And I have salt, more sodium. I don't even know how much sodium I fucking take every day. I take a lot of fucking
10
sodium.
grams or something?
Fucking lots of salt in it.
yeah.
Probably.
He doesn't in any way look like he enjoys his meals. Oh my god, look at those wrinkles. That's crazy. Wow, he doesn't even look 50. He looks more like 60 here. And that's of course no surprise because
He
he
does
generally
not.
seems very depressed.
Ladies and gentlemen, here I have meal number 3. I have
The guy can hardly even move. It seems
Could you defeat 100 pugs single-handedly? I don't know, that's a lot of pugs.
like any kind of movement is a little bit of almost torture for him.
some rice, steak, same amount of rice as before. So this is 450 grams.
Same garbage again, whatever.
What are you having?
Ew, gross kid.
Popcorn.
He gives the child popcorn. He's a worse father than I thought.
Dude, what the fuck? This is coming from the guy who paid a hitman to kill his ex-girlfriend and child with fire. He paid a hitman to throw a Molotov cocktail into his son's bedroom. Like, and then he's like, he gives his kid popcorn. What a terrible father. Like, what the fuck, dude? What a fucking whack job.
Do you believe certain theist beliefs are more irrational than others, or do you view all theist beliefs as equally irrational?
Yeah, I mean, there's certainly some, like, religious beliefs that are more insane than others. Like, Islam is more insane than Christianity. You know, the idea that, there's some all-powerful God that wants you to commit jihad and murder non-believers, that is certainly crazier than, you know, the belief that there's an all-powerful God that's, you know, all-loving and just wants you to treat your fellow man with respect. So there are some beliefs that are crazier than others. Thanks for the donation, though, vegan linguist. Dodo.
Popcorn is worse than bread. It's one of the worst. It's not even food. It's one of the worst toxic. I don't know what to even call it. You can give to anybody. It's just horrible. It's actually child abuse.
Popcorn is child abuse, but paying a hitman to throw a Molotov cocktail into your son's bedroom, not child abuse.
We can find in Iceland. This one right here has coconut oil.
There is no such thing as good popcorn. Idiot.
Salt and just mice. There's only 3 ingredients. Mice and corn. Mice left. One left there. All right, go. Have on. We gotta show the people.
That's cute. But also very sad because the child thinks that he's giving daddy a sort of treat, but in reality, he's being poisoned, he's poisoning daddy.
510 milliliters of milk with some 2 slices of salad bread, jam, one jam, and peanut butter also. And then
I thought that he doesn't drink so much milk, but it seems like he does still. And he actually really eats bread with marmalade and peanut butter. What an absolute joke. Bread is really, besides popcorn, the
Oh, hey, GSTLK viewers just joined. What's up? Hello, everybody.
worst thing that you could possibly eat. It really only has anti-nutrients, fiber, and sugar, not even any micronutrients. It's just absolute garbage. The jam is just sugar again, probably heated sugar, which is worse, and peanut butter, aflatoxins, phytic acid, just absolutely horrible meals. The milk, if it wasn't pasteurized, would actually sort of save the meal almost, but because it is, what is even left in there? It's really just white liquid with sugar.
Yeah, dairy is not good for you. Milk actually has a pretty strong and consistent relationship with prostate cancer, and it does have some relationship with breast cancer, but the link between breast cancer and milk is more mixed, but there's an undeniable link between milk and prostate cancer. And raw milk is not good for you. Same thing, only you have the risk of, getting bovine tuberculosis.
Because the pasteurization destroys the micronutrients, such as vitamin D, which is why they always add synthetic vitamin D to the milk, but that's fake vitamin D.
Raw milk does not have an appreciable amount of vitamin D.
Actually a toxin. Look into what supplements actually are. 99% of them are toxins.
The one with bananas.
And butter.
And butter.
Which, personally, you guys, I think this is the weirdest snack.
This is the perfect example of how to destroy your genes. How to make the next generations way smaller than you.
Here we have 450 grams rice, 130 grams steak.
The steak looks kind of raw in the middle, which is great. More arsenic, of course, because of the rice.
This is like almost 100 grams of some beans.
Green beans.
Green beans, just like the guy that I reviewed. He ate green beans with almost every meal of his, for no reason. There's just nothing in green beans in general. There's just absolutely zero reason to eat them. They don't even exist in nature like that.
Yeah, like fiber, micronutrients, phytonutrients, but, some people want to live long.
Thank you, mate.
You're welcome.
You enjoying this meal somewhere?
Yep.
All right, the kid gets, oh my god, he actually gets rice. He eats rice. He gets arsenic. Oh my god, man. But at least he gets some meat, yeah?
Meat. All right, here I have, let me see, I have my face, okay? Here I have a meal number 4, 5 is for your snack, 5 for the snack. All right, guys, so this is meal 5, 6, we called the snack earlier. So here I have half an avocado, here I have 110 grams.
He actually eats a plant-based diet.
He
oh
does
my god,
not.
what would his Icelandic ancestors think about him? They would laugh themselves to death. Is that the camera guy? Interesting tattooed head, kind of strange.
All right, guys, just finished my meal. I am feeling satisfied. I'm feeling full.
Now, I wonder if Thor saw my video of him and Eddie. He must have. He must have seen it. He must have laughed his ass off watching that.
Everything gone. Yeah, that was good. That was good. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think.
What I think is that you're an absolute embarrassment for your Icelandic ancestors. As I said before, they would be incredibly embarrassed if they would see
Yeah, like arguably the best strongman in the world is an embarrassment.
what you eat and what you're doing to your family also. As I said, because you cannot care about your family if you're clearly killing yourself. That's what you're actually doing. Whether you're really conscious of it or not doesn't really matter, because you for sure cannot look in the mirror and think that you look like you're 35 years old. No, you biologically have completely aged and actually destroyed your body. That's why you look like you're at least 50 years old, and actually 60 plus in some shots because of all the drugs, the working out, the immense stress on your body, and of course the overeating, because the more you work out, the more you eat, the more stress there is, the more food you need all of the time, and the more you need to repair your body, but you can't because you take cold plunges, which actually hinder the repair of your body, and all of the arsenic will also not help. You're not actually eating nutritious foods which repair your body, but instead you eat foods which have hardly any micronutrients, which are not even found in Iceland, which generally no human being should be eating. It's absolute slave food. It's exactly what the government, not necessarily the Icelandic one, but a lot of other governments want the slaves to eat.
When Sverige finally gets caught by Interpol, he is going to be eating tons and tons of slave food. Get used to eating soy, motherfucker.
That's because it's way easier to control the slaves when they are malnourished and their brains are not working, and your brain is not working whatsoever. You can't think of what words you want to say. It was just painful to watch you, because I'm looking at an absolutely sick, destroyed human being who's actually mentally really unwell. I could actually...
This guy has admitted to having hallucinations where he fantasizes about killing and eating people. He's being institutionalized for having anorexia. He's tried to kill and eat doctors. Yeah, so Sverige tried to kill and eat the doctors that were providing him aid at the hospital, the mental hospital he was at. He committed a mass stabbing at his high school because he was inspired by some movie he saw to knife people to death. He tried to commit suicide, but he was too much of a pussy to slit his own wrist deep enough. He paid a hitman to kill his ex-girlfriend and his like newborn baby. And he also paid a hitman to acid attack his ex-girlfriend, and that attack was successful. Now he's on the run from Interpol. And he's fucking calling Hafthor Bjornsson fucking mentally ill.
They call you mentally ill because of what I just saw in this video. Thanks for watching.
Fucking crazy. All right, let's watch this.